Conservative movements and politicians rallied in Brussels for a Make Europe Great Again meeting. They talked about how European countries could follow the example of the new Trump administration and some of its policies. NTD's international correspondent David Vives reports from Brussels.
More than 50 politicians across Europe, mostly members of parliament, state officials, former ministers, have gathered today in Brussels. They rallied under the slogan, "Make Europe Great Again." They said that Trump's victory has empowered conservative movement across Europe and are envisioning a future where European policies could follow the path set by the US president. Speakers said the Trump administration set an example to follow.
Up until now, the people have been told, well, we can't protect our borders. We can't close our border. It's impossible. We simply can't do it. Even if we wanted to, it's impossible. And now, Donald Trump is just, guess what, I'm just doing it. So, of course, and then people will see, well, wait a minute. It is possible to do that. Of course, it's possible.
They also say European countries should work to defend their values and identities.
We need to defend our European civilization, which is something quite different from just the current globalist trend. I want to refer to a very specific historical, cultural, and spiritual identity, and which today is seriously threatened both by the threat posed by woke ideology. We need to find back faith, tradition, also belief in God.
Trump's diplomacy toward Europe seems to have taken a different turn from his first term. Top EU diplomat Kaja Kallas said she invited US Secretary of State Marco Rubio to a foreign ministers' meeting to strengthen ties, but was offered no answer. According to an article published by Politico, President Donald Trump may prefer to deal directly with individual state members rather than EU officials. This potential strain in relations may benefit European leaders who align their policies on Donald Trump's approach. According to President of the Italian think tank Nazione Futura, Francesco Jubilei, EU top officials have distanced themselves from Trump in the past, which may explain the situation.
The position of the European Union in the last few years was a position totally against the Republican Party and a position totally against Donald Trump. But now we must have a realpolitik. Donald Trump, also if maybe Ursula von der Leyen or some other people in the European Union, they don't like him, but right now he's the President of the United States. So we must talk with him.
He believes Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, who was the only European head of state invited to Donald Trump's inauguration, could be a leading figure for Europe.
And having a Prime Minister which can talk with him in a good relationship like Giorgia Meloni can be something good for all the European Union.
David Vives, NTD News, Brussels.